Okay. Ooh, vibes. So okay, cool. I'm learning. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with knowing and learning and grasping that I'm not defined by what I do. So be it bad or good things. And I think, no, I think I know, but let's say I think, okay, let's say I know. It's because I feel so horrible when I do something wrong. And it feels so good when I do something right. And I know it's because I feel unloved when I do wrong. And I feel there's that deep, inherent belief, that nurtured belief, I also want to say, the nurtured belief that I do, it's definitely a nurtured belief, that I'm unloved and shunned when I do wrong. And that's why all of these years and over the years I've clung so highly and so strongly, so much to being the perfect goal, you know. The goodie-two-shoes, the one who does everything right, you know. The one who does everything right, in whose eyes, you know, and according to whose opinion, and according to what. And rhetorical questions. Yeah, and I know here at 26, it's at 25, and I think that was also the quarter-life crisis for me, just in sight of my lips are really dry because of the medication that I take. But anyway, yeah, where was I? Just quarter-life crisis for me, and in light of having had the health struggle with TB and other things that happened, and journeying with just cycles that's like, okay, we're not taking this into the next quarter. Anyway, and so just dealing with all of that, and realizing that, okay, there's some things that we've got to work on. Okay, and so all of that had contributed to just that, my quarter-life crisis. I believe I went through, I really did, the quarter-life crisis of like, this has been my life for the past few years, because obviously I'm not going to count in like my first 10 years of life, maybe not even my first 14, 30 maybe, even though they're critical moments in my life, and they're actually part of it, but I think we don't look at it in that way. Okay, maybe I don't, but now I'm seeing that it is actually part of it. So just evaluating what's happened in my life the past 25 years and really just facing it, you know, and yeah, going into that. And I think, I know I'm just learning and unlearning that my value is not in what I do, and it's a real struggle for me. It's a real struggle for me because I know the roots that I come from, and I know the struggle, how big my struggle has been. And I think it's that's just it. People's struggles are different. I cannot look to someone else's struggle and say, yeah, but you're supposed to have been over this by now, when I don't know the depth of which that struggle was. Because when I think of last year and the pressure I put on myself last year for not having gotten over things quicker, I'm like, damn girl, like you didn't even really realize the depth of what it is that you went through, and the depth of the root of your own struggle. And so it's just that grace towards myself, and I'm learning that, to extend grace to myself, that towards myself, that I've had real struggles. I've been coddling myself to say that your struggles are not, and also because of my life and how people have perceived my life and told me my life is, and made me perceive my life from the outside. Because as a teenager, we succumb a lot to what other people say. And let me say, I succumbed a lot to what other people had to say about my life, and instead of just seeing it for what it is. And I know, like, damn, but I had my own struggles, you know, and I had my own life, and things were real for me too, regardless of what other people said. And I've just always felt so guilty, and we're I want to say induced to feel guilty, because people can want to make you feel a certain way, and then it's still our choice to what do we do with those feelings, or what, you know, how we receive them. And yeah, they just, their actions made me feel guilty for, and their words, it was like, why are you trying to make me feel guilty? Why are you trying to, like, paint this picture that I should be grateful because my life is just so much better than everyone else's? And then I'm like, okay, but do you even know my life? You know what I mean? Do you walk in my shoes? No. You know what I mean? Maar okay, kom ons stop. No, let's not stop this here. And so, because I'd be like, y'all don't even know. And I think that is definitely going to be that's actually going to be a video on its own. Okay, cool.